Hello students, basic concepts in geometry, video number 4. Now we are going to learn some of the concepts here is congruent segments. If the length of two segments is equal, then the two segments are congruent. Here are the two segments, segment AB and segment CD. If length of segment AB is equals to length of segment CD, then segment AB is congruent to segment CD. Suppose length of segment is AB is 7 centimeter, length of segment CD is also 7 centimeter, length of these two segments are equal, so they are congruent. Next point, properties of congruent segments. Number 1, reflexivity. Segment AB is congruent to segment AB. That is, every segment is congruent to itself. This is a reflection, so a reflexivity. Is second property, symmetry. If segment AB is congruent to segment CD, then segment CD is congruent to segment AB. That is, if first segment is congruent to second, then second one is congruent to first. This is symmetry. Third property, transitivity. If segment AB is congruent to segment CD and segment CD is congruent to segment EB, then segment AB is congruent to segment EF. That is, if first segment is congruent to second one, second is congruent to third one, then first and the third, these two segments are also congruent. Hence, we have the result is then midpoint of a segment. Pay attention. If A dash M dash B, here it is A dash M dash B, and segment AM, this segment AM is congruent to segment MB, then point M is called midpoint of segment AB. So here it is the point. Every segment has one and only one midpoint. So given a segment, it has only one midpoint. The next point, comparison of segments. If length of segment AB is less than the length of segment CD, it is written as segment AB less than segment CD, or segment CD is greater than segment AB. See the figure? Segment AB is the smaller one, that is its length is smaller as compared to length of the segment CD. So we have segment AB less than segment CD. Is then next point is that perpendicularity of segments or rays. When the two segments or two rays or a segment and a ray are perpendicular to each other. See here, here it is segment AB. Is here it is another segment CD. Now, when these two segments will be perpendicular to each other, if lines containing them, so here it is the line AB, here it is the line CD. If the lines containing the segments AB and CD are perpendicular to each other, then segment AB is perpendicular to segment CD. So, two segments are perpendicular to each other if the lines containing them are perpendicular to each other. Similarly, a segment and a ray are said to be perpendicular to each other if the lines containing them are perpendicular to each other. So see here, if lines containing two segments, two rays or a ray and a segment are perpendicular to each other, then the two segments or two rays or the segment and the ray are said to be perpendicular to each other. Understanding this, let there be two segments, two rays, or a segment and a ray. They are perpendicular to each other if the lines containing them are perpendicular to each other. In the figure, segment AB perpendicular to segment CD. Ray AB, this ray AB is perpendicular to ray CD from C to downside. Yes, this is ray CD. They are perpendicular. Then segment AB, this segment AB is perpendicular to ray CD. Okay. Now, next point is distance of a point from a line. Okay, what is this concept? If segment CD perpendicular to line AB, is that clear? Segment CD is perpendicular to line AB and the point D lies on the line AB, then the length of the segment CD is called distance of point C from the line AB. Is that clear? See here, segment CD is perpendicular to line AB, point D is on line AB, then length of the segment CD is the distance of point C from the line AB. The point D, this point D is called the foot of perpendicular. For example, if length of segment CD is 2 units, then point C is at a distance of 2 units from line AB. So these are the some of the concepts or points that I have to explain in this video. Students, you have to watch the videos carefully. You have to listen them very carefully and get it understood. It is better if we will refer the textbook along with the video.